Goku.
How's it, everybody? Link here. We are back for another Dokkan Battle video. In today's video, we are showcasing the EZA AGL Kai Goku. I can't tell you how happy it makes me to be able to do this showcase. For those that have been around the channel for a while, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what happened during 8th anniversary. That, nearly 3,000 stones dumped into his banner and not a single copy. This was before Pity came along, and then we didn't pull him till almost a year later. But now, not only do we have him rainbow status, so we are really ready for this showcase. So we're going to go ahead, check him out here. We got a Max Link's rainbow status, got the best equips we could find on him, and let's take a look here. So he has an interest animation, which you guys just saw. Gives him Key 4, attack defense 159%, chance to perform a critical hit 20%, and guards all attacks for 7 turns. He has damage reduction rate 20% for 1 turn, Key 4, and launches an additional super attack, along with getting attack defense 259%. When attacking, he's attack 100%. When receiving an attack, an additional 259%. That's a huge buff. That almost doubles his defense when he gets hit. And assuming you have 58% or more HP. Chance of evading an enemy's attack, 80% when HP is less than 59%. As well, he survives a KO within the turn. All right, so basically, even if his defense is not up to snuff, should he take a large super within that turn and it drop him below 50%, he's now got 80% chance to guard, or to dodge for the rest of the turn. Even better, if it were to kill him that super, now you're likely to dodge the rest of the turn. So you just have to make sure the rest of your rotation can handle, or let him be in slot 3, up to you. All right. When receiving a Key Plus Super, he does have a 70% chance of nullifying and countering with tremendous power. For every attack received or evaded, he gets Key 2 up to 6, chance for a critical hit up to 59%, 100% attack defense up to 300%, and defense 100% up to 200%, and if 40% or less at the end of each turn, recovers 59% HP or fully recovers HP for the first time only, right? So even if that mechanic were to kill you, you will heal it right back up. He's insane, right? Anybody who says he's not is definitely downplaying him. Now, he is greatly stacking defense on his 18 key, along with stacking attack for 4 turns, and just regular stacking on, or no stacking on his 12 key. However, his 12 key does give us 10% recovery each turn. So we actually have him here next to the Gohan, one of his best Link partners, back during the early days of his release, right? I always wanted to try this rotation. I just never could because I never pulled him. So we're going to keep these two together here. Let's grab that. So we can see start of turn, right? 700k start of turn, and we're going to build up not only through our stacking, but through receiving a hit here. We are going to eat the super first thing from Baby. Okay, so 49 million we're coming out, and remember, we are stacking defense here with this super. So we are, I am in the Baby fight because it's a little bit longer. It's going to give us time to stack up here, which is what I want. Beautiful. And the phases outside of the I think the phase after this, right? Outside of the phase after this, most of the phases are pretty tanky, so it'll allow us to kind of build everyone up here. And I just want to be able to stack up Goku and really see what he can do here. Gohan gets the second super. Is he going to get the third? Oh, it doesn't matter. There is no third. Okay, so our Goku gets no attack there. Well, bum. Oh, all right, here we go. We get Vegeta's entrance. Alrighty, actually, we have Glorio sitting on the next turn, so I might actually consider turning the rest of that off because Glorio's is so long. Skip animations. There we go. Alright, so let's put... yeah, let's do that. Put Vegeta in front. We'll put Goku in slot 2 for this turn, so we have a more likely chance to do his EX super attack. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so no EX super attack on Vegeta, but how about the next one? Yeah, there it goes. Perfect. Alright, additional normal. So we got one EX super attack there out of Vegeta. Yeah, just one. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Vegeta's is only 50%. And I know he launches more additional, so it feels like he procs it more. But I don't know. I feel like my Vegeta doesn't like to proc his. So let's see if the friend Goku procs his here. He does not. Guarantee this is a full dodge Goku. Alright. 100%. Most of the people I feel like having problems with Goku are guys that give him no crit or no additionals in his passive. They just straight up give him full dodge, and that's why they're running into problems proccing that EX super. Right? Because before he gets going, right, on that first super, that extra crit really does help him. Alright, cool. So let's see how we're doing here defensively. Holy crap, a singular stack, right? Plus the couple hits that we took there jumped us over to 3.5 million. Jeez, that's one turn. And again, that's with guard for 7 turns, right? So we've got that plus guard. No more damage reduction though, but that's wow. That's huge. And plus, of course, right, the 259% we get when receiving an attack, so that's actually kind of wild. Wow. Okay. I mean, even with the 50% Glorio support, we're still over 3 million. 70 million on that attack. Nice. Right? And you got to remember there we go. All right, additional super on Goku. Nice. Okay. So he's got decent damage here. I'm liking this. Oh, and there we go. We counter that Ki Blast super deck, and post super should do a bit of damage here. There we go. 35. Nice. All right, Gohan, do your stuff. 84 million. Love it. So, I mean, we could have brought... So, I brought him on the Daima Forku's team because, obviously, that's the team they want you to use him on. And, right, it's sort of his... It's not to say it's his... It is his best team right now. It's just not his only team, but it is his best team right now. You know, so, you know, knowing that we are using Daima Forku's team, right, obviously we could have brought, like, AGL Gogeta, get a funny little Gogeta turn out here at the end, but I decided not to do that for this one. I really wanted to focus on just kind of supporting him up and next to the Gohan. But we'll see here. He can also slot right next to Forku, too. That's the other thing, right? He can slot very easily next to you know, the new Super Saiyan Goku, right? Just because, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, while he does have Saiyan Roar, which obviously you want, right? He's still got those general Goku links, which are helpful. There we go, Glorio. Okay, so yeah, at this point, Goku's received all of the attacks he needs to be fully built up. So it'll be interesting to see where he's at here. All right. I'm gonna float the friend off, and we'll keep ours on. I actually want to see. I might be wrong. I might have made an assumption about the friend. I didn't even check. But what is he at? Full additionals, no crit. But yeah, so they did lean into the sub dodge. I do. Yeah, like I said, so having played more with the Forku, I do think that you should be additionals crit for him. In fact, leaning more heavily into the crit. It really does help him get going before Vegeta starts giving off that crit support. Yeah. All right, excellent. Okay, so now Vegeta... Is Vegeta going to kill here? He's probably will. If it doesn't, it'd be nice to... Ooh, proc an EX Super, will you? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we just get that little extra support going in there. Right, because his EX Super gives 10% defensive support to the next rotation. Because it's for 2 turns, so... There we go. Alright, now, question is, are we going to get AGL Kid Gohan to attack here? Because I'm kind of a little worried about him. Okay, look at that. Now we're over 5 million defense, right? And it's his 3rd appearance. Tell me that's not wild. Alright, tell me that is not wild. Alright, so looking here, Jesus. Okay, and look at that attack stat too. Now, the nice thing is we do have a demonic power. See, this is the other reason, right? I bought Gohan, right? So we can give that, ooh, nice. And we do the counter. That Kamehameha. Beautiful. 90 million. And I believe this is his 3rd appearance. So we still have 1 more appearance of attack building, by the way. Just so we're clear. We have 1 more appearance of attack building. Because he stacks for 4 turns. Gohan should be fully built up by now. And next turn we should be able to use his active skill. So we'll actually be able to use both active skills in the next turn. So that'll be kind of nice. $84 million. Okay, yeah. No. Kai Goku is hands down the best EZA. I almost want to say he's better than the Year 7s. I almost want to say that, right? Like, relative to their release. Obviously, he's better than them now, but... Oh, that's a tough one. I almost want to say he is. I think he's kind of capped. Like, he's pretty much at his upper limits of... He's pretty much at his upper limits of his defense, right? Alright, now, let's try to get that EX Super here, please. I would like at least 1 turn of attack support. There it is. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is going to be interesting. Alright. Okay, so I think I know what I'm going to do. We're going to go into the next turn. We're going to use the Friend's active skill. We're going to put him in slot 1. We're going to let him launch his EX Super so we get some attack support and let Kai Goku attack in slot 2. Yeah, let's do that. Vegeta's not going to get his EX Super off, though. Oh, we should have used his active. Dang. Oh, wait. Okay, Vegeta might. He did. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Right? Because actually, so I mean, I didn't really get to show him, right? Because we've had him with Gohan here the whole time, right? Right, and that's so this is the other great thing about Goku and Gohan as a rotation. You now have a really good partner for Gohan to get all in the family, right? So because that is such a huge link for these guys, right? So we can see here, right? All right. Oh, wow. No, dude, I totally thought they shared more links. All right. He's only got 1 here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. All right, we're going to use his active here. All right, we're going to put him here in slot 1. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put him in slot 1 so we can try to proc that EX Super because he will be able to tank the Super there. So okay, look at that, 6.5 million. We still have guard. This is our last turn of guard, right? That is insane. And so, right, and we still got more defense, right? 259% when we hit an attack. So that's essentially double what you're seeing defense there. So that's almost 12 million defense that you're seeing with guard this turn. So that's insane. Plus, we will nullify his stuff. But we are pretty much fully built up. So let's go ahead and let's use the active skill here. Nice. Beautiful, Goku. All right, and then let's use Gohan's here. Beautiful. All right, so let's stick him here. Jesus. That is so insane. Okay. We're going to grab that with you. All right, and then for him, since we did use his active skill, it's essentially the same as us getting the 24 key. So we can actually leave those STR orbs for the next rotation, in case we don't kill here, but I'm pretty confident we will. There we go. Okay, so there goes the first super. Goku should be able to live this in slot 1. There it goes. And we get the EX super, so now we've got the attack bonus from both Gokus for the rotation, right? So that's 80% attack support that we've got going on here. Excellent. All right, we get another super here. Okay, so it'd be kind of curious to see how much damage Goku does here now. Obviously, we know defensively he's fine. Like, we could have put him in slot 1 right here with the defense that he had, and he would have just flat out tanked that super, or he could have countered it. There we go, 113 million. We're not even juicing him with Gogeta here, right? We're not even juicing him with Gogeta. Jeez. All right, we get an additional super for 73 million. Yeah, no. I stand by my statement earlier. He is the best EZA. Good God. And we get the counter. And we get the counter. And we get the counter. And remember, that's triple what you're seeing right there. Not enough to kill, but that's okay. Gohan's going to wrap it up here with another 100 million. Good God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yes. Oh, man, that feels so good. What? I don't even know what... I'm just going to title this video, What? Like, what do we... Yeah. What? This is insane. Fully built up, throwing out 100 mil supers. Like, his third appearance, he's over 7 mil defense. Post super, he's over 9. Receiving an attack that turn, we would have been over 12 million. And on that 7th appearance, we still would have had guard. And God forbid that was a super that did like 30 million. He still would not have died. Because of his survive KO mechanic. And then he would have just healed us up the... Good... No. Yeah. He's the best EZA. Like, in a long time. Like, I know we say that every year we get an anniversary LR EZA, but... No, I think, like, relative to the releases... I think he gaps the other EZAs in terms of their power relative to the anniversary releases. Right? Because the 7 years, as good as they were, they didn't come anywhere close to what Vegito was doing, right? They were amazing, don't get me wrong. The year 6 is, right, same thing, right? Especially AGL UI Goku, although his was more in his utility as that, perma-dodge unit. But in terms of raw defense, in terms of raw power... and versatility, right? I'd almost say he's more versatile than UI Goku. I think he gaps every other EZA relative to their anniversary release. Am I wrong? I don't think I am. Anyways, guys, that is it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know what do you think of Kai Goku's EZA? I'm going to go with, yeah, what? I'm speechless. So anyways, guys, that's it for the video. If nothing else, thanks for watching, and aloha.